fencing. Now, what I put in here is these are creosote stakes. They're 5 foot long. I've placed them 15 paces apart. And the reason for these posts are to act as straining posts for the electric wire. You can't strain off the plastic short posts that you'll see in a second. These plastic posts are ideal for supporting your electric wire between the stakes, and as I said, I tension the electric wire off the stakes and I pull it as tight as I can and connect them to these insulators. And of course we always have company. Now, this is a fairly straightforward job. It's just another job. Now, the height of your electric wire is important. I've used 3 strands down here. Now, the bottom strand, as you can see, is off the ground. It's not touching, and it's very important to make sure that you keep the grass cut from below the wire, because if you don't, it'll just short out. And one of the advantages of using the plastic stakes, you can lift the wire up onto the next section of the plastic stake without too much hassle. When the pigs are small on bonnets, you need to keep this wire here down to within 2 to 3 inches of the ground, and then as they get bigger you can move it up a few inches. No deal, no problem there. But as I said, I have these posts in 15 paces apart. I've stitched the electric wire tight between the stakes, and then I've put in these plastic insulators, again just to support the wire. You cannot strain off these, they just will not take it. And bear in mind too, these do not last forever. The more sunlight and weather they get, the more brittle they become. Now, the fencing down at the far end here is sheep wire that has been stretched by a tractor. This down here. Now this is tight. As you can see, the pigs will not go through this because it's just too taut for them. Another point to be aware of too is when you first put pigs into a paddock, they'll start rooting like this, but they always seem to push the earth towards the fencing. Be aware of that, because what they can do is they can nose that ground or clay up over the bottom strand and short it out. It becomes useless. That's a Gloucester Old Spot. That's weighing in at just over 100 kilos. And this choppy here is about 90. Just to reiterate, 15 paces apart works for me, and then about every 3 paces apart between these electrical insulated posts there.